So I know all of y'all are probably bored out of your mind right now, just because with everything going on, a lot of us aren't working regular jobs or going out and doing any of the things that we normally do. So I thought it would be fun to list my top 10 favorite YouTubers so that maybe you guys could find some other channels you might want to check out and find some new videos to watch. So let's get weird with it.
I've seen a lot of vlogs. I'm pretty sure these are the base vlogs.
So I'll be going over my top 10 favorite YouTubers from my 10th favorite all the way up to my number 1 favorite YouTube channel. I just picked these channels because they're channels that I enjoy a lot, and they're channels that I think y'all might enjoy as well. So for number 10 on my list, I'm going to go with a channel that I like a lot, especially because it creates content a little bit similar to mine, but still very unique and exciting. The great Emma Capotes. Emma Capotes is an awesome music festival vlogger who also does beauty and fashion tips and talks a little bit about some of the news and music in the EDM scene. She has an amazing channel with tons of videos to check out if you're into festival related or beauty related content. I have been watching her for like 2 years now, and she's super awesome, so definitely check her out. I would put her up higher on this list, like way higher, but a lot of her content is like female fashion related, and as much as I love her content, I just don't think I'm going to be wearing a dress anytime soon. So that's number 10. Also, if you do like music festival or EDM related content, you might also like my channel. So make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Now, number 9 on this list is going to be another YouTuber that I have been watching forever. And that is going to be Christian Guzman. Christian Guzman is a fitness vlogger and general fitness and business YouTuber. I definitely love his content because he really inspired me to want to be on YouTube, and he really inspired me to want to eventually find a way to own a business so that I can like work for myself. He is a super motivational speaker. He really makes you want to try harder in life and think positively, and that's why I really appreciate his content. Just like Emma, I would have ranked him higher on this list, but there is someone quite similar to him that is in the same category that I like so much better. And of course, all of these YouTubers will have their links in the description so that you can check them out. Now we've got number 8 on this list, and that is going to be another super motivational YouTuber. Motivation that is so great in these tough times that we're going through right now. And that is Ryan Serhant. Ryan Serhant is a famous, world famous realtor. He's a world famous businessman. And again, an incredibly motivational speaker. I really appreciate his content just because he always inspires me to work harder and focus on my dreams and believe that everything's possible. His content can be a little bit less exciting, but at the same time, if you want some serious motivation, or if you're going through a tough time, or you're working on a tough project, he is a great person to watch. So definitely check out his channel. Now, number 7 of my favorite YouTubers that I think you should watch is Danny Gonzalez. Danny Gonzalez has an incredible commentary channel. One thing I love about his content is not only does he focus on commenting on things that are trendy at the current time, like TikTok and Instagram, he also talks about issues like people that he feels like are scamming people on the internet, people who he feels like maybe didn't necessarily deserve the fame that they got, or just generally people who he thinks are a negative influence on their younger audience. He's done videos about Logan Paul and some of the scandals he's been involved with. He's done videos about TikTok, Instagram, and all sorts of incredible topics. He is not only hilarious, but informative. I would have loved to rank him higher, but there are a couple other commentary channels on this list that I just personally enjoy a lot more. But definitely check him out. Now, as we start to get close to the top of this list, I want to bring up a channel that I think is absolutely incredible, a channel that is so relatable and awesome, and that is Ashley Gauthieres. Ashley Gauthieres is a music festival vlogger and general music festival commentator, much like Emma Capotes, but she goes to a lot of different festivals, and she is super relatable, super down to earth, and super easy to listen to. She has an absolutely incredible voice that makes her content super digestible and very soothing. And I really hope that her channel grows a lot more, because she's one of the smaller people on this list right now. But her content is super incredible. Now, number 5 is a channel that I have watched since probably its birth, and that is going to be the Gus and Eddie podcast. It is the only podcast I currently watch. I'm really not normally a fan of podcasts, but what I love about Gus and Eddie's podcast is that it is absolutely hilarious. It is super random and not organized or focused on any specific topic. They just have fun talking about whatever's on their mind. And of course, you know, as a big fan of the channel, boys gotta support boys. So I threw their link in the description, because if you want to watch a funny podcast, then definitely check them out. Another big name on my list is number 4, Drew Gooden. Drew Gooden is another commentary channel. He's actually good friends with Danny Gonzalez. I absolutely love his content. I love how in his content he focuses a lot more, I feel like, on actual problems he has with popular internet topics that he feels like he wants to commentate on. I'm not sure if commentate's a word, but I said it. Hopefully it is. And so he commentates on things that he feels like are problems. He spends a lot of time talking about people who he feels like are incorrectly selling products to children, people who he feels like are teaching bad lessons to children, or content that he thinks that is just inappropriate for YouTube or whatever application it might be on. He is freaking hilarious, but at the same time, he delivers these powerful points about things that we really need to know about. And even though there's a lot of people doing that in the news media, when you're dealing with internet content, funny, easy to digest content is the best way to combat the bad content. So that's why Drew Gooden is my 4th favorite YouTuber. Now, number 3. My number 3 favorite YouTuber is going to be Max Tuning. Max Tuning is kind of the reason that I put Christian Guzman a little lower on this list, because Max Tuning is also an incredible fitness and business vlogger. He has an incredible success story of how he created his business. He is an incredible power lifter. He actually inspired me to get into deadlifting. I'm a huge fan of getting my deadlift up. Right now, my deadlift is at 535 pounds, and I want to get my deadlift up into the 600s, just like Max Tuning, because he's cool. He's really inspired me on my fitness journey, and also he's inspired me on my comedy journey, as I do aspire to be a little bit of a funny person sometimes. And his channel is absolutely hilarious. So if you're into fitness and you want to hear about fitness in a digestible way that is fun to watch and fun to listen to, definitely check him out. Alright, next up on the list, we're at number 2. I can't believe we're at number 2 already. For number 2, we've got Rinya. I call her Rinya. That's how I say it, but everybody says Rinya, so I think that's how you say it. She is an incredible music festival vlogger, but I will say her channel is a little bit different than the other 2, because she chooses to focus her channel pretty much around dubstep. And she does a lot of reviews of new artists or new albums and stuff like that, which is really incredible. As a person who's kind of new with just becoming a dubstep fan, when I first found her channel, it was really helpful to kind of hear some of her opinions, hear some of her tips and tricks, just to give me a better idea what some of the better artists were, so that I could check out their music and learn more about dubstep. So I definitely love her content. She's super quirky and fun to listen to. Ironically, she kind of reminds me of Max Tuning. It's crazy because her and Max Tuning have like what seems like a very similar, at least personality on YouTube, but they live such different lives. But I feel like they would just laugh it up together if they were ever in the same room. So make the Max Tuning Rinya collab happen. I want to see that so bad. It would be weird for everybody else. I would be the only one who would enjoy it, but I don't care because it'd be awesome. Like, Rinya could, like, work out with Max Tuning, or Max Tuning could go to a dubstep show with Rinya. It would be the coolest thing I ever saw, and I would watch it on repeat for hours. All right, now it's the moment you've all been waiting for. It's time for the #1 YouTuber on my Totally Doesn't Matter Top 10 list. Without further ado, we've got the one, the only, the man with the tomatoes bigger than bowling balls, Leon Lush. Leon Lush is my absolute favorite YouTuber just because he's so freaking hilarious. Every single time you come to his channel, you know it's going to be funny. I haven't really been shouting out people's secondary channels. A lot of these YouTubers have secondary channels. But for most of them, I really don't watch their secondary channel. But Leon Lush's Lush Life channel is amazing. It's so good. He's another commentary YouTuber. I don't feel like I mentioned that. He's another commentary YouTuber. He is the best commentary YouTuber in my opinion. He always focuses on making sure to give you all the information you need to understand the topic. Then he focuses on making the topic as funny as possible. And then he focuses on making some valid points that, like, will actually make you think. So that was my list of my favorite YouTubers. All their links are going to be in the description, so definitely check them out. I would love to hear your favorite YouTubers in the comments. So definitely tell me who your favorite YouTubers are. And definitely subscribe to my channel if you're interested in music festival related content. Oh, and here's some pictures of tornadoes. JoJo out.
Oh, no. I've seen a lot of vlogs. I'm pretty sure these are the base vlogs.